Welcome. My name is Trish Masters, and this is a detox flow. So you're going to want 2 blocks, or you can use 2 books of the same size like I'm doing today, and just set them up at the top of your mat so that they're there for you. Take one hand on your heart, take the other hand on your belly, close your eyes or cast them downwards. Take a big breath in through your nose. Sigh it out through your mouth. And now change your breath so that you are breathing in and out through your nose. Can you deepen your breath in a way that it begins to move your lower hand, the hand that's on the low belly? This detox class is the opportunity to wring out what's not really serving us, that's hanging around in our bodies. And also the opportunity to integrate the moments in our life that maybe we had to rush through because of our busy schedules. Inhale, stretch your arms above your head, interlace your fingers and press away the ceiling. As you exhale, tip over to the right side of your yoga mat. Press down through your left sitting bone, move your left armpit back. Take a big breath into your whole left side. Inhale, rise back up to center. Exhale, tip over to the left. Move your right armpit back. Breathe into your whole right side. Inhale, center. Exhale, take tented fingers back behind you. Wriggle your shoulder blades together. Press your heart forward. Take it straight up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, stick your tongue out, lion's breath. Inhale, stretch your arms above your head. Reach your arms as far forward as you can in front of you. Reach and reach and reach. And now take a full breath here. Root down through your sitting bones. Inhale, curl up one vertebra at a time. Close your legs up like a book. Boat pose. Your toes could be touching the floor. You could be holding the backs of your legs. You could hover your toes. You could hover your arms. Can you begin to deepen your breath even lower down into the sides of your waist, into your lower back? Boat pose builds heat. And as we breathe, it's like we are pumping that heat towards our toes and our fingers and the tips of our noses. The formula of this detox class is to heat things up so that then we can open them or massage them, wring them out, rinse them off. Cross your ankles, make your way up and through to your hands and your knees. Spread your fingers wide apart under your armpits. Squeeze the backs of the arms, twist the fronts of the arms open. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your heart, look way up. Exhale, press, puff, coil. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, press, puff, and coil. Inhale, lengthen and extend. Exhale, press, puff, and coil. Hold on to this angry cat shape. Flex your toes behind you. Hover your knees 1 inch off the ground. Keep pressing away the ground. Keep spreading your shoulder blades wide apart. Try to drag your knees to your wrists and your wrists to your knees, building even more heat. And press all the way back into downward facing dog. Taking a moment to pedal out your legs and to begin to breathe the heat you've just built down the backs of your arms, back of your neck, back of your legs. Slowly meander your feet all the way up to your hands. Separate your feet so they come as wide as your mat. Spread your feet out. Soften your knees, drape your torso. Cross your arms and let your head hang. As we move and as we breathe, you have the opportunity to notice the moments in your life, the big moments, the aha moments, the hard moments that maybe you had to rush through because you had somewhere else to be. This is the opportunity to integrate those moments, to say to those moments, I'm so sorry I had to rush through you. And either here's a home to live in my body, or I actually don't need to hold on to this moment, so I'm going to eliminate it. Let your arms fall, give your head a little shake. Toe heel your feet in towards one another. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, come sweeping all the way up to stand. Exhale, let your arms drop like rocks. Bend your knees, sit back into your chair, stretch your arms above your head. Squeeze the muscles in your legs. Take the sides of your waist back, lift your heart up. Sit deeper. Take a big breath in. Exhale, bow forward and down. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale through your chaturanga, high to low plank on your toes or your knees. Little back bend, cobra or upward facing dog. Press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch your right leg up and back. Exhale, take your right knee towards your nose, curl in. Inhale, look forward, start to lower your right knee down between your thumbs towards the floor. Exhale, press with your hands, curl, knee to nose. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and curl. Step your right foot forward between your hands. Pull your feet towards one another. Inhale, rise up, lunge. Let your feet get heavy. Core is strong. Heart is light. Exhale, your hands come down towards the floor. Find your blocks or your books. Take one to either side of your right foot. Step your left foot halfway up your yoga mat. Turn your hips forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine out. Exhale, press through your fingertips. Curl your spine like the angry cat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl and stay curl. Tuck your chin into your throat. Press more through your fingertips. Try to curl your spine even more. So the space just below your lowest back ribs is where your kidneys live. Imagine that you are puffing or lifting your kidneys up towards the ceiling, like you're giving them a little bit more space to do what they do, to filter. Inhale, flat spine. Take your left hand to the outside of your right foot. Take your right hand to your lower back. Lengthen, twist from left to right. Staying here, perhaps stretching your right arm up. Unravel. Flip your books or your blocks up high, step into your right foot, lift your left leg up off the ground, get long from your left heel out through the crown of your head. Point and flex your left foot. Step your feet together. Bow. Bend your knees, sit back into your chair. Bow. Flat spine. Your vinyasa. From downward facing dog, inhale, stretch your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, take your left knee to your nose, curl. Lower your left knee down between your thumbs. Exhale, press and curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and curl. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press and curl. Step your left foot forward between your hands. Pull your feet towards one another, rise up, lunge. Hands come down, find your blocks either side of your left foot. Step your right foot halfway up your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, press your hands down, curl your spine. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl and stay. Imagine that there is a volleyball on your left thigh and you're trying to curl up and over that volleyball, lifting kidneys up, space to filter, filtering through the moments in your life that you rushed through, noticing which need to be absorbed, which need to be eliminated. Long spine. Right hand comes to the outside of the left foot, left hand to the lower back, twist from right to left. Untwist, flip your blocks or books up high, step them forward in front of you. Stepping into your left foot, lift your right legs up behind you. Point and flex your right foot. Maybe you've got a wall in front of you that you can rest your head on like I do. Step your feet together, bow down. Inhale, flat spine. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, come sweeping all the way up to stand. Exhale, let your arms fall. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, dive forwards. Inhale, flat spine. Step your left toes back behind you. Put your left knee down, point your left toes. Walk your hands up your right thigh. Set the right side of your belly on your right thigh. So you're lying on your right thigh. Take your arms, wrap them around your right thigh, squeeze tight, let your head fall, lunge forward. You are aiming to find the compression of the right thigh up into the right side of the belly. And then the further you lunge forward, maybe you start to find a bit of a stretch in the front of the left thigh and hip. On the right side of your body, you've got the liver and the ascending part of the colon. We're giving them a little squish here, a little massage here. This is the side of the body that is responsible for absorption. What moments did you rush through that you wish to absorb, to take in, to remember, to learn from? Flex your back toes, unravel, sweep your arms above your head. Exhale, take your hands down through your heart center. Take your left elbow across your right thigh, twist. Could stay here. You could lift your back knee if you wanted to. And wringing out right side. Hands come down to either side of your right foot. Swing your left leg up as high as you can behind you. Standing split. Now drop your torso over your right leg. Point and flex your top foot. Draining or rinsing from left side down through right side. Step your feet together, flat spine. Bow down. Inhale, come sweeping up to stand. Let your arms fall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, dive forwards. Flat spine, step your right toes back behind you. Knee down, point your toes, walk up your left side. So this time you're putting the left side of your belly on your left thigh. Wrap your arms around the thighs, squeeze in, drop your head and lunge forward. And just under the diaphragm, just under the front low ribs, from right to left is the descending part of the colon, and then down the left side, the descending part of the colon. Sorry, across is the transverse part of the colon, and then running down the left side, descending part of the colon, which literally goes straight out. So this is the side that asks you, what am I eliminating? The moments that I had to rush through that I didn't have time to integrate, but I actually don't want to hang on to them. What are you eliminating? Flex your right toes behind you, come sweeping all the way up. Exhale, hands come down through your heart center, right elbow hooks across the left thigh, twist. Staying here, lifting the back knee. Unravel, hands come down, step into your left foot, swing your right leg up high behind you. Bow over your left leg, point and flex your right foot. Step your feet together, flat spine. Soften your knees a lot. Take the top of your yoga mat and start to roll it. You're going to roll up about a third of your yoga mat. And then come to lie down on top of it. Lie down on it so it's just under your front ribs. Across the diaphragm, transverse part of the colon. And then take a minute and wriggle side to side, get it right in that space. Take your fingertips, tent them out to the side. Press down to the tops of your feet as you inhale. Lift your chest a little. As you exhale, can you relax even more weight down onto this roll? Inhale, little lift. Exhale, relax down. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, relax down. One more time. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, relax down. And now wriggle further forwards so that the roll is more across the navel, maybe even just under the navel, across the front of your pelvis. And we'll do the same thing. Point your toes, press them down. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, lower and relax. You continue 5 more of those. If you want to play with a little bit more weight, perhaps you lift your hands off the ground as you float up. So you're really playing with that relaxing of the belly when you come down, relaxing and massaging. Okay, pause down here, take a breath. Press your way up off of your roll, off of your mat. Take your bum off to one side, let the mat unroll forward in front of you. Bend your right knee, extend your left leg long. Take your right fingertips back behind you, stretch your left arm up. Left hand can grab the right knee or elbow hooks the knee, twist. On the inhale, get tall. On the exhale, wring it out. Maybe your eyes cast down, or maybe you close them. Any last little moments that you know you rushed through that you wish to integrate in some way, either absorb in and store or eliminate? It's like the tidy up job, right? Like spring cleaning. Untwist yourself, make your right leg long, bend your left knee. Take your left fingertips back behind you. Inhale, stretch your right arm up, either grabbing your left leg or hooking your left knee, twisting from right to left this time. Unravel. Come to sit. Take a hand on your heart, take a hand on your belly. Close your eyes or cast them downwards. Take 3 big breaths where you open your mouth on the exhales. Taking these 3 breaths to absorb what we just did and to eliminate anything that we just did together that does not serve you, that you don't want to take with you, that you didn't like, and to find a home for the rest, for what served you, for what you liked. You are the channel for grace. You are the pillar, the antenna between heaven and earth and heaven. And together we are moving and breathing. And together we are absorbing and releasing. Together we are integrating, and together we are remembering. Thank you so much for carving out this time and space to move and breathe with me. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. You can find me on Instagram at Trisha D. And you can learn more about my offerings, including the trainings that I run at www.healevolvethrive.com.
As always, we have our daily journal prompts. Choose one of the following writing prompts to free write. Is there something you've been rushing lately? Is there something you'd like to release? Or where do you feel stuck? So pause the video for a minute or two, maybe even 3, and choose one of the following prompts to write on. The idea is that it's stream of consciousness, free flow, so you keep the pen moving at all times. We tap into our heart center space and attune to the subconscious mind, the heart whispers, that wisdom from within. Go ahead and pause the video and pick one writing prompt for the day. And our daily action step. These are short practices, and we always want to leave you with something to take out into the world, into your day. Today's class offered you an opportunity to notice moments in your life where you had to rush through because maybe you had somewhere else you had to be, or perhaps it was simply too much or too difficult or not the right time. And today's class offered the space to say, I'm so sorry I had to rush through. So sorry there was no time to integrate. And hopefully, in today's class, there was an opportunity to integrate some of those moments. The action step today is to actually slow down. Notice when you're rushing a moment, and can you breathe and more fully be in that moment. Have a wonderful day. We can't wait to see you tomorrow for day 8.